Hello everyone, welcome back to my Gyan again. So today we'll be discussing about the saturated and unsaturated carbon compounds, and we'll be discussing about functional groups and homologous series. So first let's discuss what are saturated and unsaturated compounds. So saturated compounds include alkanes, unsaturated include alkenes and alkynes. So what does this mean, including alkenes, alkynes? So basically alkanes or saturated compounds are those which have a single bond between carbon atoms carbन एटम्स सो कहने का मतलब हुआ कि सैचुरेटेड कंपाउंड्स में एल्केन्स आते हैं and alkanes have single bond between carbon atoms, so we can also say that saturated compounds are those compounds which have single bonds between carbon atoms. Notice only carbon atoms, not other atoms, just carbon atoms, and between two carbon atoms or more. Unsaturated includes alkenes and alkynes. So alkenes have double bond. There can be one or more double bonds in a compound. So any compound which has one or more double bond comes in alkenes, and alkynes, any compound which has one or more triple bonds. So alkynes have triple bond. Okay, alkynes have triple bond. Then we have heteroatoms, functional groups, and homologous series. So what are heteroatoms? So what happens in that, in a hydrocarbon atom? So hydrocarbons are what? Carbon compounds which have only carbon and hydrogen atoms. A compound which is made of only carbon and hydrogen are known as hydrocarbon compounds. So the thing is, some atoms replace the hydrogen from the hydrocarbon that we had. So okay, let's understand this. We have a hydrocarbon. We have one element hydrocarbon, and there are some elements. We have one compound hydrocarbon, one hydrocarbon compound, and there are some elements such as halogens, oxygen, sulfur, etc. Such atoms or such elements which replace hydrogen from a hydrocarbon are known as heteroatoms. And a group, a single heteroatom or a group of heteroatoms which give a particular function, which give a particular property to a hydrocarbon or a compound are known as functional groups. And homologous series includes different compounds having same functional groups. Now let us understand these three in detail, and let me just give you some examples of saturated and unsaturated compounds. So first we will take methane. So I will discuss about methane. What is methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane in the next video, telling you if it has one carbon atom, what can be its name, the nomenclature. Will be discussing about nomenclature in the next video. But let's just give you an example. Methane has formula CH4, meaning it has one carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms. 4. So if it has 4, it will be 1, 1, 1, 1. So this satisfies the valency of both of these, and it has only single bonds. Hence it is a saturated compound. Now let us take C2H2. C2H2. There are 2 carbon atoms and just 2 hydrogen atoms. It has one. Now it requires 3 more. It also requires 3 more, meaning it will share 3 atoms, 3 pair of atoms. Only then its valency will be satisfied, right? The valency of carbon is 4. Let's forget about this bond, the triple bond. Now it has 3 electrons. It still requires 3 electrons. In this case as well, it still requires 3 electrons. That is why 3 pairs of electrons will be shared, and 3 pair triple bond will be formed. Hence it is an alkyne, and this is ethyne. And now let me take C2H4. So we have C2 and 4H. H and H. So now we will require 2 bonds to satisfy the valency. I think you are getting the point. So this is called ethene. So this was just an example of what do I mean by single bond, double bond. Now it's not necessary that it will just have one triple bond. It can have multiple triple bonds as well. But that was all for these saturated and unsaturated compounds. Now let's get back to our heteroatoms. Heteroatoms. So now let's take a basic structures. 3 carbon atoms, and we will keep it a saturated compound. So we have hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. So now I will just tell you some basics of nomenclature. First we will see how many carbon atoms are present. We have 1, 2, 3. So since 3 it has propane. If one carbon atom methane, then ethane, then propane, then butane. So if it has 3, it is a prop. So we have prop, PROP. Now it has single bonds. So it is alkane. So alkane stands for ane. Propane. So we get the nomenclature. We understand the basic nomenclature. I will discuss about detailed nomenclature in the next video. So we get propane. So this is propane. Now if we remove one hydrogen and just add bromine. So bromine is also has a valency of 1. So it still satisfies the entire structure. It still satisfies. It had 1 valency. This also had 1 valency remaining because 3 are already taken. I just remove one hydrogen. So I will need something that can fill this. So it would be bromine. So now what would happen that if it is a halogen group, right? So in halogens, it includes chlorine and bromine. So since we added bromine, it would be bromopentane. And if I had added chlorine, which would be Cl, it would be chloropentane. And these, when I am adding Cl and when I added Br, those were heteroatoms. Why were they heteroatoms? Because they were replacing a hydrogen. So that was all for this video about heteroatoms. Then we will discussing about functional groups and the homologous series, and then the nomenclature.